50 points! 50 freaking points! You have got to be kidding me. There's your 50 points right there, you butt-munch McSpazatory. With forks and knives, forks and knives. Oh, alrighty, I'm back. I'm sorry. I did nothing but bitch, moan, and whine about the fact I didn't get 50 points, but anywho, with that done, we're gonna go ahead and go back to Red Cave here. I guess I'll just keep you all along with me, or I might just cut somewhere. I don't know. I don't really think it's gonna be that far, so I guess I'll just keep you with me. Oh, wait. Yeah, alright. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but every 200 gems you collect, or crystals, whatever you want to call them, you'll actually get an extra energy bar. This will happen, I think, all the way up until, I want to say 8 energy bars. Maybe not. Maybe it's 10. I don't actually remember. But there is a maximum cap of how many extra energies you can collect with 200 crystals per an energy thing. Because after that, after you reach the cap, from here on out, all you'll wind up getting is just extra men, which is still pretty cool, but it's a feature in the game not many people probably think about or try to grind for, because you're just like, you're so focused on either trying to just beat the game, like I was when I first played this game. I just wanted to beat the game. I didn't even care about getting 5s. But when I learned that there were like actual extra stuff at the end, then I ended up like, oh, okay, so you can get, if you get 5s on all the levels, you can actually get something, okay, and then that's where grinding for crystals actually came into play, and I ended up discovering, oh, I didn't know you can get extra lives, or extra energy, man. And some of these levels, you definitely want more than just 4 hits, especially with how bad I am sometimes. If you're as bad as me, I should say. There we go, that's how I meant to word that. Alright, let me go ahead and grab that heart over there. Die, thanks. Oh, man, I still can't get over that. 50 points! I just... Oh, shut up, dude. You need to let it go. And no, not like that Frozen song. You're not singing it. No, you're not doing it. But seriously, though, just drop it and move on, you know. There's no reason to keep carrying it over in your commentary. So this is the other exit.
I did it!
With forks and knives, forks and knives. And as before, it keeps your high score, so you don't need to worry about getting it perfect every time. And with that, we can get access to Darkwood, so let's do it. This was, it's kind of an interesting place. I like this. I've heard that red tornadoes are mean and white tornadoes are kind. Ooh. Good to know. So all the red ones we want to leave alone, because otherwise they will damage us. Whereas the white ones, well, they'll give us... You'll see what they do. Okay, when you're traveling in this area, be very careful. There are actually some fake trees, like this one right here. And what they'll do is they'll spit out this disgusting poison. They'll breathe this nasty bad breath, this halitosis. It looks like they're sneezing on you almost, like they're breathing their snot all over your face, like, just thought I'd cough in your face. And just, ugh. These guys are just so nasty looking. Like, freaking look at their face. It's like, I'm gonna breathe disgusting boogers on you. Yeah. Like, that's... It's like something... It's not even something you see out of a Halloween horror flick, you know? It's just one of those things where... It's an existent, and it's very disturbing. Like, in a disgusting kind of way. It's like, oh, gosh, what the heck is wrong with these things? And it's weird the way they stretch their stumps out. Like, I bet you if I could jump even higher, they'd stretch all the way up, like they're freaking popping a boner or something, you know? I'm like, geez, could you get away from me? You're kind of creeping me out a little bit, you know? Anywho, so with white tornadoes, you can use them to ride them up and get up to higher places. I don't believe these actually make an appearance anywhere else but this level, so if you're like, oh, this crap looks like it's a nightmare to deal with, well, fret not, because I think this is the only level you'll see these guys in. It's kind of a bummer, really, but in another sense, I guess it's good because, hey, that means they keep their material considerably fresh. I think we want to turn that on. And then we gotta go back over here. This is kind of a pain. Sometimes, that's one thing about this game, is backtracking sometimes can be a bit of a drag. But it's nowhere near as bad as in Bomberman 64 when you had to go digging around for, like, a power-up or something. Like a remote control power-up. And, you know, you had to get that in one room, and then you had to go find the cherry bombs in another. Or the ultra power bomb, whatever the heck you want to call it. I remember I settled on calling it cherry bombs, but then I insisted on trying to make sure I get the name right, so I ended up calling, like, ultra power bomb something. I don't even know if that's the correct name for it, but anyway. Let's go and get our power. We're talking about this game. We need to quit talking about that game because we're done with it. Whoa, I should have taken damage. I totally should have. I think with 2,500 we're good. Yeah, and you get 50 extra points with the forks and knives. Forks and knives with the attic bomb that we picked up, so that's good. Alrighty, so we're moving on to our next to last level, Dragon Road. You gotta like look at like how drastic we move around. We started here, then we moved into a weird lake, then we jumped in this forest, which apparently there's a red cave in there. Then, if you wanted to, you can go to the big cannon up in the sky over there, or you can just continue into the forest and go through the dark wood. Like, it's weird how they place all these areas. It always fascinated me when I first played this. Alright, so anyway, Dragon Road, here we go. This is kind of a fun place. It can be dangerous, so I will say that. Because there is stuff on the top and stuff on the bottom. We're gonna get the stuff on the bottom, but be careful when you're down here because there's these stupid rocks that'll fall on you, and they're freaking... They're like homing missiles. They're obnoxiously dead accurate, so you gotta be careful when you're down here. Oh, yeah, like that. I should have gotten hit. I should have gotten hit there too. And then there's these sword guys. I don't know what they're called. Like I said, I never took time to look up the enemy names. These guys, the sword enemies, you can actually attack with a bomb if you're clever enough, and they will give you extra points. You do not have to kill them though. We're going to say that for just a sec. I want to get in here in case I get hit by something. Yeah, see, you get an extra 100 points, and that'll come in handy, especially if you're bad like I am about missing stuff sometimes. You don't, like, sometimes it's not quite as obvious that there's a power-up down there that you could have picked up, you know. But yeah, the yellow heart there ends up, like, restoring, I want to say it's all of your energy. It might not be. Oops, I don't want to go up this way yet. I actually want to go back. I know, you're probably like, dude, come on. Quit dilly-dallying, man. You're gonna be taking forever on this Let's Play if you keep doing that. Well, sorry, but there is actually some stuff you gotta do. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, and I jumped right into a sword. That's great. Man, I don't need this crap. I'm getting daggers shoved in my face. Shove a nail through his foot! Okay, we're done with that way. Let's continue forward, I think. It's bothering me, though, because I really want to look around in case there's, like, a gym or something. And I think there is on one of these, like, ledges or something. Well, I guess I'm gonna look anyway. For crying out loud, dude. Ugh. Dude! I totally dodged that. What is wrong with you? No! You can't... Ugh. Is there anything in here? Okay, well, good to know. At least I had a chance to look around and check some stuff. Just in case, you know? JIC, you know, because you never know if you might miss something. Captain Obvious, everybody else will be like, dude, what are you doing missing that? And then I'll be like, I'm sorry, I didn't see it, you know? It's hard to see everything sometimes when you're like, you got multiple things you gotta be looking at. Like, I'm looking at my time here and I'm like, my gosh, where the hell am I gonna slice this? Anyway, stop worrying about time, dude. So I didn't even talk about these Geodude looking dudes. Yes, I did say Geodude. I hate to go with the crowd on this one because I'm like, I try to be original. But I will admit, these guys look like freaking Geodudes. Like, block-headed Geodudes. You blockhead, using your stupid rock throw. And even if you got rid of these guys before you decide to explore the bottom some, there's still, somehow magically, rocks will be falling down on your head. It's obnoxious, really. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Alrighty. One of these is, like, there's, like, no really clear indication, but one of these you can destroy, I think. Of course, right there. Yeah, there's some of that too. Sometimes there's areas you're like, okay, I'm presuming there's a way I can travel down and then up, or maybe I can go backwards through a hidden cave, but nope, sometimes you just gotta bust the gate down in front of you, even though there's no hint or clear indication that you can do that, or destroy something. It's kind of like in the Blue Lake, or whatever it's called, where they expected you to know that you can destroy those columns for extra goodies. It's like, seriously, who the heck thought that was a good idea? Alright, I think that's everything I want to collect. Before you just go fighting this guy takes a few hits, actually. He's kind of pathetic. Ouch! Really? How do I get hit by this guy? That's freaking... They give us this huge arse arena. There's no way he can hit me that easily. I guess I misjudged the amount of pixel countage here. Alright, that'll destroy him, and... Shazam! With forks and knives. Oh, yeah. I need to quit talking through that, because, like, you can't hear him go, I did it! You know, and then it's going to be, like, ruined, you know. Alright, versus Nitros. What the heck's going on with that? First we were over here in Dragon Road, now we're going to be facing off against somebody, so I guess we better find out who it is. Lovely. Huh. You must be here to see the UFO that landed nearby. Who the hell are you, and how did you know that? I am Nitros, a soldier of the Garaden Empire. Okay. Go back! No one shall pass me! No, oh no he didn't.
Ha! You're going to try and stop me?
If you insist, you will have to fight me. Alright, Meta Knight, better calm down with yourself. Alright, Nitros. He's a jumping little jackass who just loves to make our lives miserable here. In fights like this, because we're actually going to have several other fights in the game. Spoilers. Especially with this guy. We will start with a score of 999, I think, or something like that. And then basically, we have to defeat the enemy, or boss, or whatever it is, in a certain time limit. In this case, I believe it is 7,000, so I may not actually make it, because I just kind of screwed up here. There is actually a really neat strategy you can use, I've seen invoked, and I've actually tried it myself, but I freaking started off on a rocky, fartastic adventure here. Fartastic adventure, man. I'm running out of commentary, clearly. I need to stop this recording sometime. Seriously. Come on, dude. Okay, I didn't make it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and electrocute myself here. Excuse me while I do that. Excuse me. Oh, I guess it doesn't electrocute you. That's weird. Alright, let's try this again. Man, that music. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, as you can see, he uses the platforms as his, like, attacks or whatever. Hey, really? Getting up and close and personal there, buddy boy. Better back off. Come on now. Here, do that, and he'll run into that, usually. Come on, buddy. Run into it. Actually, you're better off if you leave these on platforms that he will be tempted to go to and use to his advantage, like this one right here. That's kind of a neat strategy you can kind of invoke, but sometimes he's actually smarter than that. He'll choose to actually jump out of the way. Here, run into that for me, would you? There you go. Alright, jump here, go here, use that. Yes! Alright, cool. Alright, so we defeated Nitros. Awesome. Oh, man, but don't think that's the last time we'll see him, trust me. Anywho, with that, we got another 5.
I did it!
With forks and knives. Man, this commentary. Oh, okay, so here we are. Hey, it's that robot!
Who are you? I am Hebot. Please help Princess Million.
Of course, Bomberman's like, who the hell's this?
Primus Star was invaded by the Garaden Empire. Princess Million stole the enemy's disc and left my shuttle.
Jeez, is it that bad?
The princess was kidnapped. My shuttle was shot down as well.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So not happy. Oh.
I'll give the disc to you. Please help Princess Million.
A disc, huh?
Don't worry. I'll rescue the princess for sure.
You do it, Bomberman. You go, man.
The princess is nearby. I can feel it.
A robot with feelings. Now that's the first. I think there's going to be a movie about that actually coming in later. Anywho, that's enough of that nonsense. Thank you all for watching Bomberman Hero. I've been Silent Senior Joe 9, and I will see you guys and gals next time. Love y'all bunches. Please don't let us up. And take care, y'all. Peace.